You need to talk to you about Christ. No? Right, okay. So
She also lied about being Nigerian and stole that from me. What the fuck's Nigerian?
If I'm
No,
a
but
pod.
guys, what if he is a Mormon? And imagine we were talking about that in the last episode. Imagine he's a Mormon. Imagine if he's Salt Lake City.
What you going to do? Get him on ass if they soaked before?
And I was going to ask him about Real Housewives. Should we ask him that? See if he comes to the door. Should we ask him if he soaks?
We just
put
ask him that.
Bro, he's just fucking not.
This show is 110% Scottish, so if you think we're talking too fast, then make sure to slow it down with the playback speed button on whatever platform you're listening on. And last but not least, there's definitely offensive language featured, so if you're a minor or a pussy, switch off now.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Wits The Goss podcast. I'm joined with my gal. She's back. She's got a beautiful tan with that lovely hair. It's my sister Oceanlea.
Oh, she's been on
What's
holiday and
up?
she's feeling refreshed. Hello, baby.
Hiya. Oh my god, we're actually back. I'm not even joking you. Like, we had to dust off that fucking what's that called? The thing that records the audio. We had to dust it off.
Literally dust it off like it's covered in
Like,
dust. Because
literally
it's been
dust
2
it-
weeks.
It's been 2 weeks since we actually sat down together because
Wait, has it been longer than 2 weeks?
maybe because the last two episodes I filmed were at the hotel
Yeah,
with
I wasn't even in them. I've
Yeah.
not podcasted in like
Which was
3
not
fucking weeks or something.
No, so the last two episodes, one of them's still to come out. I've just been saving it just so like it splits it up more. But the next one is going to be really good as well. We Mr. London Lads coming in a few weeks. So if you haven't seen the other episode I did, we were the first guests, Andre and Mars.
We should probably catch up on what we've actually been up to in that 2
Aye, what
weeks.
have we actually been doing? Why have we not been
Right,
podcasting?
obviously, we've not been here. Well, I've not been here because I was actually on holiday. So I went to Ailey Beach with my girlfriend.
Love.
So I was actually away for a week. And then the week before that, to be honest, was just fucking working loads. Like, I know we keep bringing it up, but after that whole visa, like, life just got real busy with work after that. So I was just trying to get back on track. Yeah, no, literally get back on track, put some money away. And then me and my girlfriend finally went on holiday, which is funny because we've been together for 3 years, but never been away on a plane somewhere. Everywhere we've went, it's just been like a night away in like Brisbane or Gold Coast, Sunshine Coast, like places nearby us. But we've not been on any plane, so finally we got to go a little trip up north. We're stuck a little bit because Chloe doesn't have a passport, so wait for her to get a passport, and then the next
You'll just
plan
wait your
is
next-
Scotland.
yeah, I was gonna say that next.
100% going home. Yeah, so it was mainly we had to find something to do in Australia, and number one priority, I wanted to be fucking warm because
Aye.
winter's coming in the Gold Coast.
Oh my god, no guys, it literally has been coming and it's came and it's actually shagging me right up the ass because as soon as they left, when I was sick the whole week.
You were
last
sick a
week.
wee bit before that though, because that's why
I just
we
was
hadn't
feeling
really
run
filmed
down.
either.
That's how I was like gonna do like more things, but I was just kind of feeling run down and shit. And then I actually did get proper sick. But and then my boyfriend is actually now pure sick as well. Like he
And
got
we all
even
know
wo-
that the boyfriend being sick is 10 times more annoying than you being sick.
yeah, because I just wish I could actually be sick for him because it's actually brutal. By the way, brutal.
Especially when I
So-
don't think you're really feeling much. You're feeling better, but you're not 100%.
I
So then
just
having to look
hate-
after someone and then
Guys, it's
they're
so
not getting
cold.
better.
It's literally so cold. Like
Well, we sound quite dramatic because when we say it's so cold, it is about 18 degrees, but
it's not even the thing about the outside thing being so cold. Like, oh my god, like outside is warm, but see in the house because it's like just not really getting that warm outside. There's no radiators, there's not really heaters. We're waiting still, not what everything, you know that. But like our landlord has like a real estate is like a pain in the arse. We have one aircon unit in the living room, right? And then I bought ones from my bedroom, like the ones you plug in, right? But the one in the living room to actually just like heat up the living room area and all that, like put on the aircon, like on heat setting. There's not a fucking remote, so I've been
it's just
asking them
cold.
repeatedly
Since
for
we
this
moved in
remote,
January.
literally, and they've still not gave us that. So it's just like bullshit, to be honest, because now I've actually been sick and I would have just heated the house up, and I think it's because I've been cold. I kind of get shit up
Yeah.
when I'm cold. I can't even think straight when
I
it's
hate being
fucking cold.
It's such
Hate
a
it.
major difference between, like, obviously when you live here and you're
But
from
back,
Scotland.
aye,
people
back when
always
we
say
stick
to
heating
you,
on.
Yeah, everyone's always like, oh, you should be used to the cold, you're from Scotland, but it's absolutely not fucking like that.
Did you hear that? My armpit farted when I did that. Sorry guys, I was just sorry. I was grabbing my drink, but my armpit farted when I I've just
Speaking of
spilled-
being cold, you just spilled cold Coca-Cola all down there. But that's such a main difference between living in Scotland and living in Australia. because everyone constantly tells us we should be used to being cold, but it's so different when the houses are not built to keep the heat in, they're built to keep the heat out. So you've got single glazing, the houses don't have any insulation, and it's nothing like Scotland in that aspect, because if we were at home, we'd have the heating fucking blasting right now.
You just put the heating on, it'd be simple.
Well, saying that, there's actually that big massive cost of living crisis, so maybe we wouldn't even have the heating on.
True. I don't really see them moaning about it anymore. I just reckon they're just no moaning about it anymore, like, because there's other things to moan about too.
I don't know, catches up.
Don't know, I'll find
we
out
obviously
anyway.
don't live in the UK, so we've not actually got a clue.
But I'm going back, guys. I've not booked my flight yet.
In your gossip, because you've not been away, because you're going away very soon.
Yeah, I'm going to go to these fucking cats of mine are literally... Guys, can you just stop? Hey! Can we just stop for a moment? What is going on? Look at them. They're like, they know. They actually know as soon as they're like, oh shit. Chloe, just hold that water bottle ransom in your hand against it. It's sitting up in the kitchen, I think.
I'm recruiting my girlfriend to help with security, cat security. Chloe's had to steal the cats and go and take them to the bedroom.
We've returned.
because
The cats have officially been...
the cats have been banished because they're just making fucking far too much noise.
No, they're just wanting to go absolutely mental. But, oh, I got an itch.
Anyway, I've been on holiday. I love my holiday. Me and my girlfriend had a beautiful time celebrating our 3-year anniversary.
And guys, I am going... So, I'm going, hopefully, like, in, like, from now, 20 days. Probably less than that now. I think I've been saying 20 days for a few days now, so it's probably actually about...
You do that, don't you? You
Yeah.
get stuck on like, oh, it's 20 days till I go.
It's
Then
actually
like a
probably
week.
less than that, yeah. But I'm going at the end of the month, and then, well, do you know how, see, last time I went, right, it was like a big surprise. Me, like, oh my God, that is so stressful, right? And not even that, like, it's just like stressful because you're like trying to figure out where people are to fucking surprise them as a
Yeah,
joke.
so there's no point in surprising. You're
My
going
friends
home.
and family that are watching, I'm coming home at the end of the month. Most of you already know that, but that is what's happening. In case I've missed some people, that is what's happening. Actually buzzing because, like, last time I went, it was fucking freezing. I got sick. I was only there for 3 weeks, so this time I'm literally going to be
And
there
you had
for, like,
COVID for one of the weeks.
yeah. Well, I'm not just going to be there. My plans are... This is my
Yeah, fill me in,
plans.
because this is so exciting. I'm so jealous, but even though I'm jealous, I'll kind of be there
So
for
I'm
some
going to
of it.
go to... I'm going to go to Scotland, and then I want to go to London. So I'm going to go in London. I'm going to go and see Sophie and all that.
Oh, Sophie, love you.
And then I've got some friends there, I've got some podcast people in that area, manifesting more to do, plus like any, like, do you know what I mean? OnlyFans stuff, get my tits out. That type of stuff. So like that would be some really good work to get done there. Yeah, just gonna go make the content. I'm going to vlog it all. I've just really wanted to be going and
It's
travel and
definitely
be
a
about
working holiday for you,
like a
isn't it?
working holiday. I'm on my working holiday, but that is literally what I'm going to go and do. And then I want to go to Barcelona. I'm going to Tenerife in July. So, because all the British folk go to Tenerife, guys, I mean, British people are obviously watching this as well. You all know I've just got to Tenerife, isn't they? Well, if people go to Tenerife, summer, fucking Easter, they're going to Tenerife, Christmas, New Year, Tenerife, right? I never got to go, but like all my family and all that goes, right? So I'm like, I want to just live my best British person life for
Our uncle just has they fucking
my
basically
uncle
live
has a
there
house
half
in
the
Spain,
time.
so they always end up going there. So I'm not going to stay at his house, but I'm just going to go there and be with the vibes in Tenerife for a week. Going there, so that's going to be exciting. And then I want to go to Barcelona. I want to go to Germany. Don't know, guys. I want to go loads of places. So
And
we'll
your
just see what
boyfriend's
happens.
coming out to catch up with you for a
And then
few
my
weeks
boyfriend's
out
got
as
to come
well.
out a few weeks to catch up. So he's going to come to Scotland because he's never been to Scotland. So he's going to, when I'm, obviously because I'll be back and forth to Scotland, like it'll be like the whole time travelling. It'll be like, I don't really fucking know, to be honest. I'm telling you as if this plan's solid in place, guys. I'm going here, there, everywhere. Not a clue. It'll happen last minute as usual. But I want to vlog it too because I've been saying for ages I wanted to get back into the vlogging.
I've
and all that
literally
on
been
YouTube.
hounding B, and like, see, when B first moved over here years ago, I didn't live here for the first 6 months, and she uploaded vlogs, and I swear to God,
It was pretty fun,
bitch.
but
like I loved it. I loved
fucking
watching
depression
them.
happens and all that.
I know, but now that you're traveling again, it's definitely the time that you should be uploading stuff like that.
No,
'cause
so I'm
I can't
getting
wait to
back
watch
into it. I'm getting back into it, yeah. But my favourite thing
Get
is
to it, yeah.
I'm getting back into it, yeah.
Fuck off.
But I was nervous because I was like, oh my God, like, so we got to the gym and all that here, pure shredding and all that, like really for like quite a long time. And like, I do want to be like saying I'm one, but I feel like I'm like a.
I think you've been at the gym for 2 years now.
Like
though.
I'm officially like I go to the gym. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Whereas before I'd be like, oh, I'm going to the gym, but like I'd only be going for a few weeks. And it was like, but no, like I do genuinely think about like I just need to, it's whether or not I'm going 5 days a week, 4 days. I'm always going and working out every like at most days of the week. It's
So
not
see
as
that
much
holiday
as.
I just went on there. That was the first week ever that I've packed running stuff to go
And
on
actually,
holiday.
you were exercising that.
Yeah, but
so that's
do you know
my thing
what?
for
It was
going
a
back
beautiful
home.
way to explore as well because Chloe's not one for like wanting to go out super long walks. Like we probably went for like an hour or so long walks a day, multiple times a day, mind you, because we were just like out and about exploring. If anyone's ever been to Airlie Beach, unless you're on a boat or a jet ski or in the pub, there's not actually too much to do. But I love the outdoors, and as much as an hour walk's great, you can't see enough of a place in an hour. So running definitely got me to see so much more. I loved it. And it was good just to feel like you're still on track. 'Cause
Yeah.
you know when you go on holiday and you're just eating
Yeah.
and you're eating shite all the time.
Well, I just felt like
aye,
last time when
weird.
I went back to Scotland, that I just heavy missed out. Like, I just missed out being sick and then just being there for 3 weeks. I got to do fuck all in October as well. Like, I'm not going to lie, like, pish time of the year to go back to home. Honestly, it just was
I think
not
it's got to be
not the vibe.
summertime or
Like,
never.
obviously, it was good to see everybody I got to see. I was loving that. I just wish I'd got to do fucking more of that, but I couldn't because I had to then come back to anyway. Bullshit. So I'm literally booking one way. And then
winging
once I'm
it.
like satisfied, and then I'm like, right, boom, boom, just gonna wing it. Like I've never done this before. Like this is like gangster. Like this is what I want to do. So like,
I can't wait to come out and meet you. Me and Chloe are hoping that we'll be going out in like July time at some point.
And then just
what
get-
day is it today? The 14th of May.
and then got
So-
some pure good guests coming on for the podcast. And that's how I
Yeah,
just
I'm
be
so
doing that
excited
there.
for some of
I'm
them.
taking
I don't want to
all my
miss some
shit
of
as
them.
much as possible. And it's a good time. And then as well, like the fact like nephews and all that, I'm going to be able to see them for ages. Like see my
Properly spend
nephews,
time with people
properly
as
spend
well.
time with them all the time instead of just being like some people only seen for like fucking like half an hour. I'm not even joking you.
Yeah,
Like
that's bullshit.
what?
Half an hour and years as well.
Just
I don't
weird,
think
but-
you even got to see a half of my dad. Did you see any of my dad's side?
No, I never went to Sunderland.
Yeah,
that's what I'm
because there's
saying.
not
I
enough
never got
time
do
to
none
go
of
and
that.
fucking see everyone in England and all that shit.
No, anyway.
But I'm so excited as well because Chloe's never met half these people. She's never actually left Australia. So that's such a common thing, by the way. So for anyone that's from Scotland or the UK, they'll not be used to this, but half like Australians just don't travel or like don't go abroad very often. Australia's so big and so massive and it has like so many different landscapes that you don't really feel the need to. But yeah, Chloe's only ever been to Vanuatu and some islands that are just off the coast of Australia, but she's never left this bubble of the world. So I'm so excited to go home. So excited to go around Europe, different places, catch up with you, do podcasts with you. Just buzzing for it overall, to be honest.
No, I am so excited. And then I think as well,
And I'll be taking my running stuff 100%. I need to run in the morning and gym at night, and that's pretty much the plan. But I must say, I'm so excited to be like have little runs tracked basically all around the world. That's such a stupid thing to say. It's quite actually embarrassing, but fuck it. And also, hopefully, I'll be hitting my 1 year of no drinking whilst being in Scotland. So I'll get to break that with family. That's going to be a fucking piss off.
no, literally, can't wait to work out with dad, go to the gym with dad and all that. Can't wait to all my pals that I used to smoke with and have like the biggest smoke
Sesh.
and just literally just get and just piss ourselves laughing and all that. Like, can't wait to do that. Like, I'm keeping it real, guys. I'm not going to be like trying to bullshit. Like, touristy things, that is what I can't wait for. That is what
Just
I can't wait
actually
for.
just talking
like,
shit
it's
with
just
you.
so fucking funny. Like, can't wait for that. What else can I wait for?
I can't wait to see Chloe's face trying stuff and seeing stuff that's just
I need
totally
to get
different.
back on the Duolingo as well because I was actually right into my Duolingo for ages and then I was just so busy that I've not done it in I'd probably say about 6 months. Honestly, a hand on heart, I'm ashamed. 6 months probably. I've not
Hand
been
on heart, I'm
I've not been on
ashamed.
my Duolingo, so I feel like my head's just meshed up with the whole Spanish thing. I'm like, oh my god, I forgot half the fucking Spanish language. But that's what I'm excited for because I'm going to actually be able to be in Spain.
Yeah, fun
and then,
fact about Beeson,
oh
she's
my
drunk,
god,
she
I'm going to
speaks
be able to
fluent
text myself. I'm
Spanish.
going to be like, bonjour, hola. No, that's fucking French. See.
But you said bonjour, Rando, last I thought you knew a bit of
Well,
French.
hola,
Didn't you
but
said that?
fucking because you know that I'm just actually about to this is actually a great segue because who I'm about to talk about does this, right, and they all take the piss out of her. But you know in Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Dorit, right, when they always go on the cash trips and all that and they go to different countries, like Dorit speaks so many fucking different languages, and I think that's when I always think, why you try to call her dumb, like she literally speaks like 10 languages fluently, puts on the accent and everything, goes for it. So every time they go places and all that, she is like full, even if they're talking to her in English, like she's just talking back to them like in Spanish or
It's so
French
cute.
and all that. So they'll take the piss out of her. But I think like same, like honestly same here. Like I would, it's literally me. Like I can't even deny
I
it. Like
can see
I
you
will do that
100%
too.
getting like a language coach in the future when you've got more time.
I know when I'm not like trying to do 1,000 things, conquer the world and take over. Do you know what I'm saying?
like when you've kind of conquered and taken over.
Not like take over like that, guys. Like no, like that. Like I'm just meaning
not
like
evil.
take over, like slay girl, take over. Like no, like actually take over. No, like that because I mean, no.
No, fuck that. Fuck
No,
being in
not
charge
like
of everyone.
But anyway, talking about fucking Dorit, right, guys? Oh my god, I don't know who's seen this.
Oh, I've seen
but
that.
like literally, we've got this group chat on our phone now where like we just send in things.
Send
It's like
in
the
the
gossip.
podgoss.
Yeah, the things that we can talk about in
The
the gossip.
gossip circle.
Because I'm sick of screenshotting, saving things and all that, and I always forget. So I just put it in here now, and everybody can see it and whatever. But sorry, I'm gonna burp. Oh my god.
Right there.
So it says, we as a couple have been subject to a lot of speculation about our marriage. We have had our struggles over the last few years and continue to work through them as two people who love each other and share two amazing children together. Right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the first part. And then it says, to safeguard our deep friendship and maintain a harmonious environment for our children, we have made the mutual and difficult decision to take some time apart and reevaluate our relationship where we prioritise our children. We appreciate your love and support while we continue to do the work necessary throughout this journey. With love, Dorit and PK.
So basically, I'm not saying they're split up, but
They're absolutely 100% split up because
let's
it's been,
face it, that
people
last
have been
season,
talking
they
about
were
this.
fucking not
Aye,
together.
they weren't
Like,
together in the last season.
They were not together. And there's something about him, I don't know.
And I think it's
fucking-
where we could see in Kyle's face, Kyle's like,
You've got some cheek for everyone to sit and ask you
no,
when she's
that
doing
is
the exact same.
Exactly. And he obviously Dorit's obviously must have came to Kyle behind the scenes and been like that to like, I'm not that this isn't came out in the public yet, like it's just speculation and now, like as it's always kind of been, but don't mention it at all, like type
What
of
I
shit.
don't
So then
understand,
she's doing
though-
these scenes with her and all that, like you've got to be honest, Kyle, and then like Kyle's probably sitting there with a fucking vein popping her head like, I'm gonna actually knock you out.
I actually don't
This is gonna turn
understand
up
as
your
well
bad next
because
episode.
I think Dorit and PK seemed more disconnected than Kyle and Maurizio did in that last season. Like the guys
But there's been
never
loads
in-
of pictures and paparazzi and all that of like constantly of Dorit, of PK, I think staying in the Beverly Hills Hotel or a hotel near the Beverly Hills Hotel for like months.
Even when he is
he's
home.
basically been living there.
Aye,
Like,
even
he's
when
not
he
had
is
his wedding
home.
ring on and all that.
and he's not in London or wherever he's supposed to be. Because that's the thing.
Yeah,
they
God,
made
just-
out
yeah.
in that season like the guy genuinely made it like he had absolutely fucking no interest in her.
What is he
Like,
doing in London all the time? But I don't get it. He's
Yeah,
Boy
I
George's
know.
manager or something.
And as well, see in this day and age, surely to fuck the world's more connected than you actually having to be there all the time. No? Like,
yeah. I don't know.
Fucking smell shit.
It just smelled like
the
shite. I
Mhm.
can definitely smell shite.
But yeah, I always thought in that last season it was so weird how it was all about trying to force this thing out of Kyle and Maurizio when Dorit and PK were just as obviously fucking done.
No,
Like
I
it
know.
just made no sense to me. I don't know.
I know. And then I think this might have happened when you were away. Did you see that whole thing about Ice Spice and Ice Spice's like best pal?
Oh my god, I might have so much of this saved on my phone.
Do you have
actually.
that? Check.
Probably get so much of it.
Check.
This girl is taking over my entire fucking Twitter feed. But
Basically,
I don't know if
guys,
anyone's heard of this girl. Right, wait a minute. Let's just fucking get the
basically
facts.
Ice Spice's bestie, right? This is what's happening, right? Well, this is I'm telling you, this is my side of the story. As if I've got a side of the story. This is my side of the story. Ice Spice's bestie for back in the day, like who she grew up with, I was on the comment with. I think they might have been like teenage friends or some shit. She's basically like exposing the screenshots for like last year and just before the Barbie stuff, or then the Barbie stuff was happening, like basically saying like Nikki's delusional, like her mum, Nikki's this, Nikki's that. Oh, she was talking some shit, girl. She was talking
Here
some
we go,
smoke.
baby. So the
Literally.
guy was called Baby Storm or Baby Stormy. I don't know if you say Stormy because it's got the 8 end. I don't fucking know. But either way, yeah, she's supposedly Ice Spice's ex-best friend, and she's always sharing tweets and stuff. She's basically just saying that, yeah, she's constantly just exposing stuff like Ice Spice talking about people and then putting up
Brutal.
pictures with them. And yeah, I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know how sane the
This
girl
girl
is.
is it kind of giving like mental health and that? Is she like,
Yeah, she's kind of giving me the impression that maybe not everything's all there. And it's like, I think all this stuff maybe did happen. Like,
I just don't get. I'm like, what's the score? Like, was she like? I just like, was she hinking in this situation? Like, was she hinking to say, "I'm going to post these"? Like, babe, you do not look like nobody's going to trust you once I go back now.
yeah, to
Like,
me,
not
it
one
just does
person's
look
going to
like
be
she's
trusting
cracking
you
up.
at all.
And then wait,
Even if you, because I've that has
and
actually
then
been
also
your
she's
friend
done
for
like
years,
two
and
song
then
releases during this time as well.
so it's just kind of like talking smoke because then because like Nikki's not really responding to it, and I feel like if Nikki really, because she's literally saying like, oh, I brought her the Barbie thing and all that. Like, how did you bring her the Barbie thing? Like, Nikki's literally been known as being Barbie. There's no way they've thought, let's bring on Ice Spice and not Nicki Minaj.
Like, she's tweeted stuff like, this is a picture of her and her boyfriend. My sexy non-rapist, non-paedophile husband is making me dinner. I'll see y'all tomorrow. And just like posting pictures with her boyfriend.
What the fuck?
I'm trying to get all the way
Shut
back.
up,
Like, and I'm
Oceanlea.
not joking. This chick has went for everyone. She's got Lil Nas X. She's got
What the
everyone
hell?
and everyone in tags. And like, I'm going to try and get back to the beginning.
What the hell, man?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
I bet
Yeah,
you
the
were
next person to be exposed will be my ex-best friend Isis. I didn't even know Ice Spice's name was Isis.
It's kind of crazy, isn't it? That's her name.
Yeah, I thought somebody would have mentioned that. Isis, innit?
Right, okay, so here we go. I think this is it. So the next person to be exposed will be my ex-best friend, Isis, of, as you all know her, Ice Spice. And then the next one up is... This is Cleo, the girl she chose to be her best friend to the public, when in reality it was me behind the scenes. Cleo and her are not really best friends. Isis has always hated Cleo. She used to be her so she could appear closer to blackness.
Oh my god.
Oh, no, she used her so she could appear closer to blackness. She also lied about being Nigerian and stole that from me.
What the fuck's Nigerian?
I don't know. I actually try to say that Ice Spice says she's Nigerian.
Is she? I
Uh-huh.
thought she was Dominican.
And then as well, right, she sent Ice this 3-page
Oh no.
text.
Isis' second phone.
Just going in basically.
What? Pure slamming. Let me do it.
She says this. She is also fatphobic and many other things. By the way, I'm not telling you guys about 1% of it. Believe it or not, this is nothing. Peep the shea butter community. She is referring to dark skins. So I'll
The shea butter community, that's what she calls them. Because they all use shea butter.
No, but she's saying Isis calls
Is
them
that what she's trying to say? They all use, is that what she's trying to say?
Yeah, because like...
What she... What?
I know. Like, she says, I don't know Cleo's Twitter to tag her, but she'll see this.
What a fucking
Cleo
weird
always
thing
knew
to
that
say.
Isis wasn't a real friend. She might not want to speak up well, but she knows, and Cleo's Nigerian as well. I'm just going to screenshot all these texts and just include them, but I don't know. This girl's went on and on
And then
and
what's the
on.
situation with Hailey Bieber? Is she actually pregnant?
Yeah, so Hailey Bieber's pregnant.
Is she like that
Yeah,
sort of pictures
Hailey
on her
Bieber's pregnant.
Instagram?
Right, do you know anything
How
about
do you spell Bieber? What the fuck?
Bieber?
Sorry, I don't know why I was in that.
So, B, do you know anything about how Hailey Bieber and Justin Bieber met?
Oh, aye. Oh my god, Oceanlea, there she is. She's right up the duff. Look, guys, look. She's actually right up the duff.
I don't think it's a secret. Like, I think that is an announcement.
Aye, 10 million folk, like, you obviously probably know that. We're not breaking no news with that.
No, we're breaking
They told
absolutely
us
no news with
first.
that.
Justin hit me up with Steve.
Do you know what we should have commented? Do you know what? It's so funny when people do it. They're so glad that you finally told everyone. Been waiting to tell everyone for so long. Just
my
to get
God.
it in.
Oh my
Just to
God.
get it in that you've
How
known
many-
somebody was
How many
pregnant
comments
first.
hit?
So glad that I can finally share the news. Like, they're just desperate to tell you how much that's their mate. Fuck, it's been so hard keeping this in. Fuck up. They tell you 4 weeks ago and you forgo all about it until now and they've shared that again.
I'm
Don't
gonna
talk
can't
shit.
wait for baby showers. OMG, so glad I can finally share the news. So can't wait for baby shower. Period. Look, me, kids, you know that.
He talked so much shit. But do you know the whole thing with Justin Bieber being with Hailey Bieber is so fucking weird in the first place? Have you seen it all?
You know, Christian, it wasn't Kris Jenner's church, was it? Was it Kris Jenner's church or just like a church? It was the Hillsong Church, isn't
Maybe
it?
in the Hillsong Church. I don't know, but they were basically put together by her dad. Basically.
But who
And
is her
it's-
dad?
for
Because he's like
years-
this person, but he doesn't really do much.
For years, Justin Bieber just went off the rails, didn't he? Like he
Aye.
would, like, there's been loads of incidents when Justin's just not treated her nicely in the public. Like there was that time he gets out the car and just slams the door in their face, and she gets out after him like, what the fuck? And do you not remember for ages when Justin was going through that proper rundown, fucked up phase? He was
having a
obviously going
moment,
through
poor
something.
boy.
Mhm.
Or the Mormon, who knows? Might come. Oh my god! See if he's for Salt Lake. If he's for Salt Lake, ask him if we can interview him for the podcast, and we'll sign up. Ask him. If he's for Salt Lake City, ask him if he knows any. Just
Guys, there's like a Jehovah's Witness or something at the front door.
There's
We're
a
trying to get him
Jehovah-
to come to the door because
No,
the
but
dog will
no, I'm
bark,
thinking-
and we're trying to film
no,
a
but
pod.
guys, what if he is a Mormon? And imagine we were talking about that in the last episode. Imagine he's a Mormon. Imagine if he's Salt Lake City.
What are you going to do? Get him on and ask him if he's soaked before?
And I was going to ask him for Real Housewives. Should we ask him that? See if he comes to the door. Should we ask him if he's soaked? We just
ask
put.
him that.
Bro, he's just fucking knocked up. He's just rocked up to my door randomly. And so I think I should just take the mic off his stand and go walk it out and say, "Hi,
Excuse
I'll
me, live
sign up."
interview right
No,
now.
I actually think, listen, I'll sign up if you come to the podcast called Wits The Goss.
It
This
could
is
just be
number
selling
one.
solar.
Come and preach. Oh,
In
we're
which
wearing a
case,
suit like that. They wear polo shirts to sell fucking solar.
I would know. I've sold solar.
Anyway, guys, sorry, we actually cut the story with Hailey Bieber and that because
Right,
we had
so
to reset the
anyway.
cameras. But we actually deep dived some more information on this whole situation. Oceanlea, hit it.
Hit it, baby. So basically, obviously, we all know Justin and Selena.
I can't keep an
Selena. But basically, obviously, they went together for years, right? But Justin has met Hailey throughout. Like, she was just always there from like when she was about 12. She just started getting pictured like at
Word on
Justin
the
Bieber
street was she
concerts,
was a linger.
meeting them.
And it wasn't that she was
Justin's
famous,
word-
but the family, guys, if you don't know her family, she wasn't famous from
I
a
think
young
her
age.
dad's something connected.
No,
I
her
think it was
uncle.
called Steve
No, it's her-
Baldwin.
Her uncle is Alec Baldwin.
Aye,
the-
but her dad's Steve.
he's
called
like some
Steve.
sort of business guy connected to that.
I don't know, but basically
fishy
there's videos of
behaviour.
like that. Basically, there's videos of Steve Baldwin introducing Justin and Hailey, and Justin even said before he's like, "Oh, this it was definitely an arranged marriage," but they basically got together in 2016 after.
I
him
think
and
you have a
Selena
bit
broke
of
up.
mayonnaise on your face. We're keeping that all in.
Are we keeping that
Guys, I'm so sorry. Absolutely, we're keeping that in.
We
Why
just
we
get
even
stuck
cutting
into
these
every
things
halftime
out?
sandwich when the camera's paused.
Damn
I
it.
thought it was weird because you were like this.
You have a bit of vegan mayonnaise on your face.
I know. It actually tasted like sour cream. It wasn't very nice. It's not the normal vegan meal we get.
Aye.
But
But so
anyway,
basically, with this lassie, she's
but they get married
she's
within
been hanging
2
about.
years of meeting.
Aye, and then actually Justin said on the Ellen show laughing, but like not even really laughing, like he's
call it the Helen show. 'Cause
shut up, did I?
that changed
Today
different
on
if
the
it's
Helen
called
show.
the Helen show.
The Helen DeGeneres.
Oh my god, my fucking auntie would love that.
Oh, the Helen. Anyway, on the Helen DeGeneres show, Justin's went on there and he literally said, "Oh, like I met her at this thing and she didn't want to be. It was kind of like an arranged marriage because like she was always there,
She
but
was just always there. Like it's
her dad
fucking
really
weird, bro.
wanted her to meet him. That I don't know if that Mormon guy, whatever, he's having banter at these wanting to shut up.
A funny Mormon.
Either the Mormon guy had the solar panel, or imagine he's Mormon and it does solar as well.
Double whammy. I'm here to talk to you about Christ. Nah, right, okay. Solar. And if not, he just whips out a tray of tablet. £2. I remember one time, we actually just a small interruption to the story. Last time I get signed up to one of these fucking things was when I lived and when we lived in Silcoats. And I signed up. I think I've still to this day probably get charged £5 a week to my Scottish bank account for a fucking blind dog somewhere. But shut up. I swear to God, the boy came to the door and he was well funny. I get roped in.
Do you ever remember that time the guy came in and they said he was coming to check the mould in the house because there was like a bit of mould in the house and there was actually somebody coming, or he was coming to check something that he did dampness or something like that, and he came in and checked the rooms, and then like on Facebook there was always posts like saying basically there was people going about saying they were here for the count, they were here for like some sort of place and robbing people's houses.
And we just let him in.
I said, "You don't come back to my door, my mum will knock you out, brother." Don't even fucking try it.
Oh, but Justin Bieber went after those for years, to be honest.
I forgot we're
After
talking about
meeting-
Justin Bieber.
After he met Hailey, things get a bit rough. Like there was a video of him slapping her in public, shutting doors, like Just been dead cheeky.
demeanour
and,
not on one, not on 100%.
I don't know. To me, didn't seem like big vibes in the marriage, but obviously, don't know if they've got things back in track. But
She's
there's a
up the
baby
duff
on the way anyway.
Well, they look, the last I'd say,
Have you heard Justin
Yeah,
Bieber's had a
they look
secret hair
quite-
transplant?
yeah, it definitely has had a hair
Well, he has
transplant.
had- he
I
has
don't know why he's
had
kept
it.
it a secret. He's probably just said, guys, I'm rich as fuck. My hairline was receding like most guys' hair does.
Oh my
And I
God.
got it fixed. Is he coming here? Chloe, just answer and just say.
Say him through the window. Sorry, sir, we're filming a podcast.
I just opened the window.
Right,
Thank
okay,
God.
maybe it was just a neighbour then. Who
Maybe
knows?
he knew. Maybe he knew it was a house of queers.
Maybe he can smell the bong.
Oh. No.
Nah, to be honest, he probably just knows what we rent. And there's nothing we can do about it. We don't own the place, so
What the
piss
fuck's
off.
that got to do if he's Mormon? But
Oh yeah, that only applied to solar panels. And also, our house has got too many trees in it to have solar panels, so fuck them.
there is a couple.
I
like
know,
about
but there's not,
five.
there's not any more than that up there.
No, true. Like you're not stretching it out anymore.
Anyway,
but the whole thing
next.
is we Haley and Justin know that it's just like it's a bit grim. Do you know what I'm saying? I forgot I just commented that. Whose post I commented again? Oh, I can't. Haley's. I forgot I commented on Haley. OMG, so glad. Can't finally share the news. Can't wait for baby shower.
And the thing is as well, right? So Haley and obviously Kendall were mates, but Kendall's definitely, he's definitely done a couple of the Kardashians, I think.
What?
Aye, he's definitely slept with Kendall.
Oh,
and that.
aye, because
And
maybe
then
there
do
was
you know
all the
what
things he was joking about, like,
Are you
about
am I
being-
turning you on or something like that behind the
No,
camera?
but do you know what I
as
mean?
well?
But there's all this stuff about Rain Disick being
About being Justin Bieber's
baby.
Right, so obviously
Oh,
back
I mean,
in the
you're all
days,
big fat liars, remember, guys?
this is all gossip. It's called Wits The Gossip, not called Wits The Truth, is it?
Big fat liars.
Like, so
Mhm.
I'll
Don't-
take that to court.
Don't blame
It's not
us.
called Wits The Truth, it's called Wits The Gossip.
Yep.
But anyway, so there's also the rumour. So, fact one.
Rumour one.
Rumour one.
Oh no.
Hailey Bieber and Kendall Jenner are obviously mates, and he's definitely been at least very good friends with Kendall, and I would not be surprised if it was more than that. Now,
I think this is
there's
normal.
also the video where he's apparently speaking to, I think, Khloe Kardashian, who's behind the camera, and he's like, "Oh, am I turning you on?" I think it was Khloe Kardashian, maybe
No,
it
but
wasn't. But then there's also the rumours when Scott Disick and Kourtney Kardashian were coming to an end that he was. Well, he's always been pretty close to Kourtney, hasn't he? And he's like, there's got plenty of pictures with the kids and stuff. But Rain Disick looks like Justin Bieber.
Very similar. Very, very similar.
Sorry,
aren't they?
Rain Disick very similarly looks like Justin Bieber.
I know, but this is what I'm thinking. But this isn't new for all these folk oceans. Like fucking, what's their face? The Barkers, Courtney's husband. He literally writes about how much he fancied Kim and all that for years back in the day. They were 100% absolute dogging it.
No, he's
They,
just gone with
like,
Kourtney.
Mm-hmm. I
That
can't even
is
think there's
weird.
more of them as well. Like they've all been
Thank
flip
God,
flapping and flip
thank
flapping about. So I
God.
think that's quite normal.
You fancy men. Because I can't imagine. I actually know it's even like there's sisters and they're both lesbians. That must be a fucking nightmare.
Why? What, they'll cheat on each other or something?
No, because every day that's lesbians have fucking practically shagged each other, right? So you're probably going to go with
No,
somebody
that
that
is
your
a-
sister's been
do
with,
you know
or
what-
at least one
And,
removed.
or not even the shagging, but then they all just know each other, right? Honestly, like lesbians get right. Every lesbian's gonna be laughing their head off watching
Aye,
this right
obviously,
now.
because they know it's
They
the
all
fucking
know
truth.
it's true. See, if you're from an area and you know all the thing, like how do you guys know everything?
No, I would say the whole of the UK is connected from the outside perspective because I met one of my good friends over here, Zoe, right? And we met doing our farm work and we followed each other on Instagram and we had 6 mutual followers. She's from Manchester. But I'm not from
It's
Manchester,
the queer
clearly.
community. It's strong on the internet.
Mhm.
No, that's quite cool.
Nah,
No, but it is
genuinely.
happening.
And everyone was everyone. Even to the point where there's people that I'll follow from back home that follow people that I'll follow from over here. And that's Australia to the UK. Come on to fuck. And I think now because TikTok's involved, I think the lesbian community is just interlinked fucking
No,
globally
100%.
now.
Aye, easier.
Mhm, easy.
But moving on to the next bit of fucking gossip, baby, guys, because, in fact, actually, no, I'll start off with this bit of gossip myself, right? There's another piece of gossip with me. Right, so if you watch me, if he's following TikTok, right, I don't know who's keeping him on TikTok or whatever here, right, but on my TikTok, right, I posted a video when I was crying my eyes out, right?
Maybe we should actually tag our socials.
No, do we do tag? They are
Do we?
tagged? Yeah.
I don't know, guys, in case you don't
They
know, I just
are
shot to the
tagged.
couch.
I tagged them, obviously.
Honestly.
No, so basically, on was
Saturday.
Saturday? On Saturday.
I was on the way to the airport when I found this out.
On Saturday, I went to the pharmacy, right? Goes to the pharmacy, and I'm getting like my boyfriend, like just
Sister-in-law.
I was getting my sister-in-law, right? An inhaler, right? I was getting her an inhaler, right? She needed an inhaler, so I was getting an inhaler. Don't require no like legal information. It's not a real prescription. Like they just have to put a name down. So the woman that served me in this chemist is lovely. Told Bebe Amadeus, bitch, right? It's me. That's what I am, right? And then all good, writing down and all that, right? Putting on there and all that. Then the fucking owner of this chemist, who was a bit of a cunt the last time I was in, but I wasn't like 100% sure because I wasn't there long enough to find out if it
And
was been a cunt.
sometimes folk can be having a bad day, so you leave it
Just
once.
like whatever.
But when you come back the second time, you're instantly getting cunt vibes.
No, guys, right, bearing in mind, right, it looked like this, she just had no makeup on, right? A bitch might have had, like, I'm not joking you, like, a little skim, a fucking, do you know what I mean? Little something growing, regardless.
Stubble. You need to
A
say
little
that.
bit of stubble in the face, right? A little bit of, like, just a little bit. Not saying a lot, like, it's like a bit patchy, do you know what I mean? My laser's going good, like, it's a bit patchy, not too much, not too little. Bitch, you can still know that I'm a fucking woman. Like, it was not dramatic at all. Like, that's what I'm saying. I wasn't even self-conscious about it. That's how I hadn't even dealt with it going out the house, because it was really not bad at all.
Trust me, B
Do
doesn't
you know, like
leave
when
the
you get
house
like
if
a
she's got this-
shadow, like that little shadowing that happens, like my tea girls understand that I'm keeping it real here, that's what happens. It was literally like that. So I thought it's not even that bad, like I'll deal with it like when I come back.
So
Because I'm
B's
only
went-
going down here.
Aye, so you've went to the chemist to pick up the Molly's prescription,
And he's-
all you've got to do at the chemist is just give a name. Now, if I was going to the chemist, my name's Oceanlea, but half the time I'll just say Ocean because Australians just call you a short name. So I'll go to the chemist, I'll say Ocean. They wouldn't have fucking questioned that, but in your case, you
They
said
start
BB,
asking-
and the owners came over to you.
No, he just came over and he's just been a fucking cunt and he starts going, is that your actual name that's on your Medicare, all this shit and all that?
And no,
and I'm like,
and forget the fact that he said, "Oh, I remember him.
Yeah,
he
oh, yeah,
was
yeah,
in
yeah,
last
yeah.
time."
He was in last time, all that shit and all that. I'm like standing there like still serving cunt, bitch, don't get it fucking twisted. I'm like, hey, I'm like gobsmacked, like, what? The women that serving me is so awkward as well. And I'm like, nah, this man who like owns this actual place, actually been at uni, got money and all that, you're smart enough to know. Oh, it does my tits think I'll give a fuck what your personal opinions are, right, guys? I could not give a fuck less what your honest personal opinions are. Don't care. See, I don't want to hear them, but see if you know I don't want to hear them. I don't want to fucking hear them. That's the end of the story. I do not want to hear your negative bullshit on me. I just don't need to hear it. Me and you, there's plenty of space in this planet for us to be fucking going on about our day to day. If you can't just respect, that's all you need. I don't give a fuck what gender you think I am, what I don't.
But it's not the point. He
None of
didn't.
that stuff, right? But seeing that point in times like that, you own a business, know that you're serving the public, know that you've got to be actual professional.
Not even that,
like-
you're a healthcare provider.
and I'm giving you my money, you stupid cunt. So see if you can actually sit there and like, no, see if honestly, I would honestly rather walk in and you just like, I don't want to serve you. Like, I'd like that. I honestly would much rather that
But
than
he
even
couldn't
give
say
you my
that
money.
because he would actually get done for doing that.
Exactly.
He would
So
get
you've
done
just
for
got to sit there
discrimination.
with sly digs, and I'm going to still give you my coin. Are you actually
Yeah.
crazy? Like,
But
no,
no, just for clarification, because B was maybe a wee bit jumping the story. He's came over, and it's not even that he doesn't know B's trans. He's came over and he said, "I remember him from last time. What's your Medicare name?"
bearing in mind I was buying my hormones last time off him,
So
guys.
bearing in mind that B actually buys her
fuck?
hormones off him
I bought
weekly.
one-
Like that's the chemist you would go to. So he's came over just to prove a point that he knows that you're trans. I don't give a fuck if he knows that you're trans or not. At the end of the day, you're still very clearly a female presenting woman. Never mind the fact that every week that when you pick up your HRT, it says your legal name and then BB Amadeus. Right?
And the only reason
And
I
he
haven't
knows
changed my
that.
legal name to clarify as well is because it's a pain in the fucking arse to change it
In
just
terms
now.
of visas
so
and
he's just made me
passports and
realise
this
that when
and
I go
that.
back to Scotland, what we were talking about earlier, when I'm there for like weeks, I'm going to
Maybe take
get it
up
all
the-
changed and
yeah,
sorted because it's
take
just a
up-
pain in the arse to deal with when I'm like here in Australia and it's back home.
So he's came and
Fact.
proved a point, and he kept on saying, "What's your Medicare name? What's your Medicare name?" Just to prove a point because he didn't fucking need your legal Medicare name. And I just think in that instance, 1 as a business owner, 2 as a service provider, 3 as a fucking healthcare provider, you should know better than to go over there and give your opinion over your service. Because at the end of the fucking day,
He wasn't even serving me either. That was the
at
thing.
the end of the fucking day, he wasn't serving you. All he's done is make his own staff member feel uncomfortable, who has actually reached out to me and
No,
said,
then she sent a
I'm
DM
sorry
to me.
on behalf of how he made you feel, because I
Yeah.
did not make you feel like I didn't want to make you feel like that.
She literally sent me a DM and I was like,
because
bitch,
I don't give a
what?
fuck. So I sent this guy the biggest email, just basically saying that in your circumstances as a healthcare provider, you didn't, 1, legally have to do any of that. 2, it wasn't fucking protocol. 3, you should just be putting your service and your professionalism as a healthcare provider above your fucking opinion. And if you can't do that for a 3-minute transaction
Piss
that you
off.
weren't even involved in, fuck off.
Literally piss
And
off.
I just put
And
that in
that's
a
my
nice email for him.
And guys,
basically.
honestly, that's my statement to end it in life. Like, I don't give a fuck what your personal opinions are, but literally, see if you actually kind of just like, you know what I like. I literally look like a she, live my life as a she. I know what I was born. I ain't motherfucking dumb. This is how I'm living my life now,
and
and
when
this is the way I
someone's
look.
made it in the
So when you're
way-
gonna call me he and him in person, in private, it's gonna get me some type of fucked up. See, in person, I'm gonna be absolutely fucking raging because you're the one that looks like a dumbass when I'm standing there looking like this, and you're calling me he him.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck your he him, shove it up your ass.
Yeah,
Literally.
honestly.
Boom.
I,
And that's
why,
what
I just you just start misgendering
Because-
them, calling him she.
I'm like, are you actually dumb? Like, are you actually dumb? Because see, when I came home, I was just so shocked because it actually has not happened in years, right? Which I don't know if that's like some sort of privilege. I don't know if I'm like, do you know what I mean? Might have a bit of privilege on the fucking, like, when I'm serving cunt. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It just, or people are just respectful around me. It never happens. Guys, maybe people say it behind them. It does not happen to my face ever like that.
No, but he
and it's
doesn't-
like,
he's
how are you
not
going to be that
questioned that you're trans,
disrespectful
he
and
doesn't
no
know you're
expect to get
trans.
smacked right across the face? Like, are you actually serious? See, when I left, I went all the emotional going through it. I was like, I wanted to just right to his nut, and then I was crying, and then I just wanted to just right to his nut again. So if I see you in prison, it sounds psych.
I also reported him, so I hope that you draw your gender inclusion awareness course that you're going to have to go on because I reported you.
Bet he's went and watched fucking trans porn and he's went home as well.
Well, I
Wanker.
don't give a fuck anyway because I just everything you
I'm
just
starting
said
a rumour
there,
about you
there
on my
wasn't
show.
even the
bitch.
actual. It wasn't even that he was questioning that you were trans. He actually knows you are trans. He chose to do that as like a way of just one upping you. So
Like doing,
fuck him.
see when it's like they can't even say it with chest, like he, doing him. Like, mate, say it louder and prouder. Then say it louder and prouder, and drag you across this fuck. Oh God, honestly.
Asshole.
So I'm going to incriminate this because I wanted to beat his ass on that floor after I left because I'm like, nobody ever makes me feel that uncomfortable. People don't disrespect me like that because see, at the end of the day, regardless of what gender you think I am, I'm actually 6'2" and I'm not joking. You can actually see the shred on me, these legs and these arms, and not lying. Fucking idiot. Literally, his little beer belly looking fucking stupid cunt. Anyway, moving on. But I just thought to myself, aye, so I really got tried because then it happened in the week before as well. I went to the fucking garage, right? I went to the garage, the servo, whatever you want to call it, whatever part of the world you're from, and this little 4 foot looking fucking insecure fucking serving monobrow serving, not the model kind bitch, says to me, how do you get a guy being that tall? This is the woman serving me in the servo. This is me, right? I'm just like transferring money at my.
How do you get a man being that tall?
I say, ¿Cómo estás? Por favor, repite. What did you just say? There's people behind me, right? There was a kid behind me. I was like, I was like, what's this woman? Right? It was just a kid's child right behind me. I'm just seeing it. I'm like, what? I'm gonna obviously hope an opportunity. This is your redemption moment, cunt. And she says, how do you get a guy being so tall? I'm like,
I just can't even fucking deal with that.
this is my question in life. Why would people say things like that and not expect to get a smack in the jaw? Guys,
I think we should bring back hitting people when they say shit like that because
like,
you just fucking
and
deserve
I
it.
just and it's not even about nothing about first world. It's nothing about politics. Not respect. Why would you say that to somebody? Why would you even? Why would that come out your brain? to
That's
even
when we're
think that?
firmly reminded that we
So
don't
I
live in
said to her,
Scotland
no,
anymore.
I said to her, I had a boyfriend for 5 years. That's a really fucking weird question to ask somebody. That's what I said. See, I said back in my mind, I was thinking to myself, Do you want me to put you on the phone to my accountant and we can just chat about how much my tax bill is for this year through the profits of the male gaze, you fucking bitch. Like, I didn't want to just...
The male gaze, you
like,
fucking
seriously,
bitch.
I didn't want to take it to guys, but I felt highly disrespected in that moment to say, baby girl, no, because that monobrow is not serving nothing right now and you're going to try and come for me. I was gobsmacked. Like, guys, I'm a humble queen. I'm a humble gal. Do not come for me. Try to say, why am I so tall? Want to know how I get a guy when these 6'2" legs are wrapped round their neck? Are you crazy? The disrespect, that's it.
I'm telling you, that's when we were reminded that we don't live in Scotland anymore, because
people
there's
just
no
wouldn't even
way
say that. Like,
that
honestly,
somebody in Scotland says
like,
that to you without ducking immediately after,
please,
because fuck that.
Please, save yourself the hassle. Put that in your fucking group chat. Do not say it to my face, because I can't be arsed. Nobody would even be bold enough. It's when they try and do it and they laugh. Babe, you're not from, like, the woman wasn't from, she wasn't like Australian, wasn't from here, clearly. Baby girl, neither am I. We're both of us are twins, actually. We're not from here, both of us. You try to laugh at me and your insult whilst laughing, thinking I'm not going to know that you're still trying to insult me. Because quite clearly it's given I'm insecure, I'm 4 foot, and I wish I was a 6'2" blonde woman like myself.
Oh my god, speaking of folk being weird, so when I was on holiday, right, the weirdest fucking shit happened to me and my girlfriend. So we've had a couple of weird experiences with fucking people that maybe stayed a bit too long in that. Even on our very first date, actually, when we were together, a group of boys walked past us and they're like, oh, can we fucking join in? This time it wasn't even someone saying something. So we're at Early Beach and our hotel was just basically in front of the beach, so we would just go out walks all the time. In the evening we went out a walk and we're just like walking along the promenade and we're just sitting at this wee bit of the grass, like kind of standing up, hanging out, just about ready to go home, but chilling out. So this guy comes over, there's a little bridge near us, he comes over and he walks past us and Chloe's just like talking to me kind of unaware, but I just had an eye on this guy, and in the distance he walks like behind her in the distance a little bit and then walks past and about 50 yards down just goes into a bush and he's standing in the bush staring at us on his phone. And I'm like, babe, start walking. Like, and she's like, what? And I goes, just turn round and just start walking towards the hotel. Like, there's a man in a bush beside us just staring at us. And it's raining a bit, I get it, but why the fuck have you walked into a bush? I don't give a fuck if you need a piss. I don't give a fuck if you're trying to do something on your phone and you need out the rain. I do not give a fuck. Don't stand in a bush near two women.
Oh,
yeah,
honestly,
I know.
She phoned me and told me
I
that.
actually got scared because...
No, you phoned me and told me this and I said to myself, Oceanlea, obviously you got scared and all that. I said, what size was he?
Right. So B, I phoned B. This is a conversation right with you. B, you'll never guess what's just happened to me. Answer your phone. Right. B, you'll never guess what's just happened to me.
What's happened?
Well, me and Chloe have just been at a walk, right? And this guy's walked past us and he's fucked, like he's just went inside a bush and he's just stood and staring for inside the bush.
Make you feel uncomfortable?
I'm so scared. Like, I'm actually so scared.
No, and I said, Oceanlea, what the fuck? I said, right, okay, what size is the guy?
Well, he's probably like a wee bit smaller than me and he's pure skinny.
And I say, Oceanlea, remember where you come from, darling. Let's
remember
get to
who
it.
you are.
Are
Just
you
do
serious? What are you doing? Making me? What is this wee skinny little malinky long little wee rat looking fuck?
I'm not joking, guys. One strong
Obviously,
guys, and
guys,
this guy was in the next island.
Aye.
Like,
Guys,
he's in New
obviously
Zealand.
we don't promote. I mean, putting yourself in dangerous situations. But listen, see if you can size them up. Not and then you're like, whatever. Obviously, you might think they're fuck. No, I'm not even going to promote that, but I'm telling you as my sister, you should have beat his ass for making you feel uncomfortable like that.
And that, you know what? Speaking of gender privilege,
sorry guys, I'm not wanting to be
as you say,
promoting
you might
violence,
have
but it's shocking.
A bit of privilege when it comes to being a trans person because you're quite passing. Like, you've never really had much of a problem passing as a trans person.
Aye.
But I've got the opposite thing where I'm a masked lesbian, so from a distance I just look like a boy, right? So I've got the privilege as a woman, like amongst women, of not feeling too scared at night compared to how someone like my girlfriend would feel because she's so obviously women, feminine body, all this kind of stuff. Where from a distance with how I dress and stuff, I would be mistaken for a boy quite often. So I feel like in that instance, the first thing I thought about was if my girlfriend was out at night just on the phone to me or whatever, she probably wouldn't have noticed him, and fuck knows what could have happened there. And it just scared me so much because I just thought, fuck that. Then after that, actually got back to the hotel, and after speaking to you, he did kind of ignite a little bit in me, and I thought to
If I
myself,
see that guy again, what smash his head in.
I just thought to myself, why the fuck did I just walk up to the bush and go, what the fuck are you standing in the bush for, you big fucking pervert?
I know.
Oh, you big creepy people.
But like, I do understand, guys, obviously don't be doing that in the normal, but I just know
any other
Oceanlea.
circumstance.
I know my sister and I know her motherfucking strength. I know if that guy had been sized up, he'd have been clean. So
know what I mean? You know what they say? Float like a butterfly, sting like Oceanlea. So
guys, thank you so much for filling in. We've been catching these up on what's been happening. A wee bit of gossip with the celebs, a wee bit of gossip with us. Do you know what I mean? It's been a mix.
we've got some catching up to do, guys.
But
We'll be
there's
in
been
a
quite a
couple
lot
of
going on, and there's honestly like 10 million things I could still talk about in my head. So we're going to wrap this up for this episode, and we're going to
We'll
maybe
see you in 3 minutes, but to use it'll be 3 days.
Exactly, and we're going to change your outfits, and you're maybe going to think we're in. It's actually the same day because there's so much gossip. But we always try and keep it like a kind of hour. I know people do like hours and hours episodes, but
what's the
that's
point,
not
guys?
right
You
now.
still want to listen to us for that long? Let's face it, an
You're
hour's nice.
gonna raise by
Keep up
that
with
point.
that.
But yeah, love you. Rate this 5 stars. Give us a subscribe, like, comment, fucking share it with your friends. Talk us in your group chats. Do the most. All our socials down below.
Come up with ways that you can slag us. Why don't you comment something that you'd slag
See you in
us?
the
If you were
next
working at
episode.
the servo like that bitch, what would you have said?
If you're that bitch from that fucking server, we've got beef. It's on site.
It's a motherfucking sight, bitch. But anyway, see you in about 5 minutes,
Do you know
guys.
what?
Love
That's
you
exactly
so much.
no. That's exactly why she said it was cheeky because she was 4 foot. She knew I couldn't have smacked her because then I'd have been put in the jail. Don't.
So I packed up my bags with a dream in my heart. A dream made for me with no clue where to start.